Hey, welcome to episode 2 of Arcadia Fallen, The Legends of the Spirit Alchemist. Save, loading for save. If I remember correctly,
Victoria, what's going on? You didn't call in for your last report.
if we met two new characters, well, kind of one new character, a bit of Victoria. Hopefully the eye is better this time. The image of a woman in uniform appears, glowing light, and you blink in surprise. Heard about the crystal communications the government uses transit conversations, but you've never seen one in person before.
Apologies,
I
Commander.
accidentally
I'm
skipped over
afraid
that
that the
text.
situation has become more complicated.
Aletheros mercy. Don't tell me you lost the spirit.
No, Mime is still with me, but the incident appears to have spread. A demon appeared in town tonight. I suspect there are more out there.
The number of casualties.
None for now. However,
I mean, technically, the alchemist was dead for a while earlier, but,
we managed to dispose of the threat for now, but I fear this could still escalate.
I know you want to ask, Victoria, but we cannot dispatch any more knights to the area. For now, you will return to Eridos with the spirit. We will regroup from here and determine the proper course of action.
I understand.
You're gonna leave? What about the townspeople? That's some knightly courage. That's some knightly.
What's this? The knights are running away and leaving the villagers to fend for themselves? I'm not sure I've ever read this version of the fairy tale.
The true version of the fairy tale.
Victoria, who is this?
Another complication.
Ah, yes, the face palm. Classic.
actually, the alchemist here might just be the solution to your problem.
Mime.
No. It's all right, Victoria. Let us hear what the spirit wishes to share.
Thank you, ma'am. You see, we got into a little accident earlier. I won't bore you with the details, but the good news is that the two of us together are really good at sealing away those big old meanie spirits you're so worried about.
Is that so?
Woman turns to you.
What is your involvement in all of this?
I died. It was an accident, getting stabbed, protecting my home, getting stabbed.
Getting stabbed was a real call to action for me, so...
Ellen looks rather disturbed, but shakes her head with a sigh.
Ah, an unlucky bystander then. And this magic you use to get rid of the demons. Unlawful, I assume.
Very.
But no one got hurt. We just sealed away the one who was wreaking havoc in the shop here. I'm confident that if we just stay in town and investigate, then we'll find a solution to the problems you're having in no time.
A lovely proposition, but tell me this, spirit. If I allow you to roam free, how can I trust that you won't just run away again?
Because I'm so nice?
I cannot trust you. There is more at stake here than mere townsfolk. It is a risk I will not take.
I'll vouch for the child, Commander.
Elizabeth steps forward, having been strangely silent until now. Alethea looks startled.
Elizabeth, it has been so long. I feel fate is playing some cruel trick on us, adding you to this unholy mix.
Victoria and Mime both look completely flabbergasted by the familiar tone by the two women. Must admit, you're also curious as about how your teacher came to know one of the Empire's commanders so closely.
Perhaps. The young one is my apprentice. I can vouch for the contents of her heart, and, if you will let me, take full responsibility for what we both know must be done.
It is not fair for me or anyone to force upon you such a burden. You have already done enough.
And I shall do this as well. Unless you wish to stop me.
Oh, I know better than to challenge you. Very well, Victoria. Your new mission will be to stay in town, guarding these two, as you track down any remaining demons and neutralize them. You will do what you must in order to keep a low profile. This mission cannot fail, and the truth cannot be revealed to the public.
I understood.
Hey, what? Don't get out of saying this? I'm just an alchemist. I'm just an alchemist.
You want me to do what? I'm not a knight. I'm just an alchemist. Not even that. I'm just an apprentice. How can I possibly be of any help?
I agree. It is an unconventional situation. Normally, I would never agree to anything like this. But the situation is dire. And whatever you may think of your abilities, this first victory is proof of something else. I need you to rise to the challenge. Can you do that?
I want to help if I can. I want this. Will you accept that this path has been forced upon you? Fine, I'll help. I want to help if I can.
These creatures are obviously dangerous. If there's any way I can help stop them, so no more people will get hurt, then I'll do my best.
You have a good heart. I wish you luck.
The image appears, intense silence falls over the group.
That went well. Right?
No one answers. Hey, we're on the first chapter. I should have went a bit longer in that last episode. And that's how you become the unlikely defender of Edamore Valley. Valley. Waking up the next morning feels like a dream. If it wasn't for the happy grin of the spirit who greets you, you wouldn't have to miss it as such.
Morning. Glad to see you're awake.
Must be nice getting rest, sleeping instead of fainting all the time, right? So Victoria sent me. She's really eager to get started on this big old mission thing, so she wants you to meet her outside, like now. She's already in a bad mood, though, so I don't think hurrying would make her less angry. Anyway, how you feeling? Like I got stabbed. I'm okay. 5 more minutes. Oh, 2 good options. 5 more minutes. Like I got stabbed.
Well...
I got stabbed and blown up before fighting with the demon, so not too shabby. Yeah, that. That was kind of crazy, wasn't it, huh? Well, I'm sure the worst behind us now, and I mean, it could have been worse. He's not being dragged off to the capital right now, right? What happens now? Why are you so afraid of the capital? Go to Victoria, then. What happens
I
now?
wonder...
What are we going to do now? What's the plan?
About that.
Well, fighting these demons and sealing them away is our first priority. Can't have any more people getting hurt. Hopefully, while we're looking for a way to stop them, we'll learn more about the spirit locket of yours. We can seal demons with. Maybe there's a way you can unseal me from your heart as well. Totally a plan. That's a great plan. We're all going to die. Oh, if it was sarcastic, it would have been we're all going to die. But I'm never scared. I'm constantly. That's a great plan. That's hardly a plan. That's hardly a plan. That's hardly a plan.
Come on.
Don't be like that. I'm trying my best, okay? Why are you so afraid of the
I
capital?
have some questions.
Really quite afraid of the capital, aren't you?
Huh?
Well, of course. Spirits are not supposed to go to human cities. My mere existence is some kind of crime to them. I don't want to know what they're going to do to me. We should go to Victoria then.
So,
Says Victoria wants to see us? Yeah, she said it once, so probably like yesterday, honestly. You get going. Walk in the store. Now that everything is illuminated by daylight, you can truly see the extent of the destruction left by demons the night before. Every surface covered with glass or spilled potions. Several shelves are shattered, windows are broken. In the middle of the chaos, Liz is carefully cleaning the floor with a broom.
Welcome back.
No, Mime, good morning. She greets you with a tired smile and you wonder if she's ever even managed to sleep at all.
It is quite the change, suddenly having people living with us like this. This sleepy old town really did wake up to quite an adventure, didn't it?
The adventure might be good. I'm sorry. Why would I be sorry? It wasn't us. I don't mind going back to sleep again. Honestly, mood. I wouldn't mind if the world could continue sleeping for another 5 minutes.
I see.
It was a rather rude awakening, but the state of our world now, and the only thing left to do is act. I know you have a lot of questions. If you want, I should do my best to explain what I can. Find myself a mime. Tell me about the spirit locket, Alethea, and how's the shop. I'm by myself in my
I
mind.
wonder.
You have an idea how to get separate from a spirit. I know a few, but none of them would leave the both of you, how to put it, alive afterwards. Well, exorcism is the craft of demon hunters, and they don't particularly care about the well-being of those affected as long as it eliminates the threat. You can ask Victoria for details. The way she attacked that demon yesterday is clear she has had the training, but why a former demon hunter would now work for the Knight Commander of Eridos, I'm not quite sure. Tell me about the spirit locket.
So,
Back at the alchemy table last night, changed into something. You called it a spirit locket. What does that mean? It was invention that pioneered the modern school of alchemy. A new type of alchemy that was usable by non-mages. It works in much the same way as an alchemy table we use today. Well, we now use the power of crystals to heal our spells. The spirit locket runs on the life force of spirits. That's horrible. That sounds dangerous. That's horrible. Using the life force of other creatures? That sounds horrible.
It's not that simple.
It was a necessity of the times. The alchemists had yet to discover use of crystals as power sources from their spells, since those spirits were used. It is a power artifact, one which is now bound to you just like Mime. All a reason for us to get separated. Did I hurt you, Mime?
oh,
How are you feeling, Mime? Did you get hurt during the battle? I feel fine. Might be different since, you know, I'm not bound to your locket thing, but to you. This is also confusing though, arg. I wish we could learn more. Sorry I cannot be more help. I'm skilled in alchemy, but the engineering that goes into crafting a locket like this is just something else entirely. It's possible that there are mages out there who may know a bit more, or a lot more, about alchemy, lockets, and spirits, but locating them will be a bit tricky. Try and ask Quinn for help. They went to the Mage Academy, so they might know more. How'd the locket get here?
I wonder.
How'd the locket even come to be here in the shop? It doesn't really seem like something authorized by the Empire. It's been in my possession for a while. It was gifted to me by a dear friend, and I've kept it safe here ever since. I expect something like this, but that doesn't matter. We can talk about that story some other time. We have some more important things to worry about now. Althea.
Tell me about...
That woman that appeared yesterday, you knew her. How? My life did not begin and end at the shop, you know. Althea and I knew each other for, well, a long time ago. Back then, I would have called her my companion, but now, our journey took us down different paths. She might now the right hand to the highest office in the land. An old flame? That sounds like an interesting story. Back to the topic at hand. She an old flame?
Hmm?
Got some history together, huh?
Hmm?
Well, what too difficult to imagine your dusty old teacher being young and in love? Nah, it's cute. Maybe a bit.
You see...
You've always been my teacher. Guess I never really gave much thought about who you were before that. I've been teaching you these past years. Honestly, I've refrained from sharing too much of my own past to keep you getting too inspired. You should have known your temperament would end up landing you in even bigger trouble than I could have inspired. So there's hardly any harm in it anymore. This year, then perhaps I should tell you my story after we've cleaned up this mess. How's the shop?
About
What are we gonna do about the shop? Everything's so broken, I don't even know where to start. We clean, we salvage, we restore. I've always sent a message. I already sent a message to Quinn about restoring our herbal stock. Knowing them, they've already got new supplies ready for us. I just need you to pick it up whenever you can. Don't worry about the alchemy table, though. We cannot make potions without it, and getting a new one from the Mage College can take quite a while. Then comes the paperwork of getting a new power crystal. I think it'd be easy to tame one with us basically living on top of the mines, but the last time we needed a change, it took several months. No doubt Gold or that old weasel had something to do with it. Opening the shop might honestly take a while. Yay, paperwork. Someone's blocking your quest. We can use the locket now. I don't want to use something that can potentially kill the cute friend I just made. So yay, paperwork. Obviously they have to be careful. God forbid they actually get anything done. This could be attributed to mere laziness. I must be much calmer about it. Afraid, however, that Neezer Goldner might be doing this on purpose. It'll be done now, so for now all we can do is wait. I can make potions. I don't want to, as I just said, do something that could threaten my new friend.
I'll do it.
Might be able to make potions still using the spirit locket. Guess that would be possible. I wouldn't want you to put such a quest on you when you are tied up in your other obligations. Your shop will take time. I would need to teach you many more recipes than what you know now. You'd be bored without me here. Until you get a new table. Teach me then. Just until you get a new table. Again, don't want to hurt my person, friend.
Happy to help.
I can help out for a while just until you get a new table, then I can go back to focusing fully on my mission. I'll fully assume the mage shall deliver before the question of yours is over. I see your point, child. Let's make a deal. As long as it does not interfere with this other thing you have to do. I'll teach you new recipes and we work together to rebuild. Just visit me here in the shop whenever you have time, then we'll get started. I should get going.
I'll be off then.
I've go. Victoria's waiting for me to go on this whole quest thingy. I understand. I'll be here in case you didn't have any other questions.
Good luck, dear.
Victoria's standing outside the shop, arms crossed and eyes glaring at anyone who cares to pass her.
You're late.
Morning.
Ready to go investigate? Do some investigating? What part of keeping a low profile do you not understand, you ingrates? Sorry, I feel like I had to do that as a line. Oh right, sorry. Victoria sighs heavily. Remember to cast your spell? Of course. No human knows me at all. Unless they're like a demon hunter or possessed by a spirit like that guy yesterday. They would also probably see me. So yeah, basically invisible. So what are we doing? Careful, you don't want to make a scene. That's so cool, I want to talk to my new friend. But careful, you don't want to make a scene, and so what are we doing are both also good options. That's so cool, Mom. I didn't realize you could use that kind of magic mind. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Not that good, ain't it really? But staying out of sight of humans is pretty valuable when it works. But so what are we doing today, Victoria?
While you two were snoozing the day away, I've been digging around for some information.
Hey, sleep is important. What makes us grow, gives us dreams, ignores our life problems.
Look,
There are multiple accounts of people having seen the shop burn last night, but who have no recollection of the mob and the dark magic. General consensus is that it was an accident. I see no reason to correct this assumption. It would just create unnecessary panic. The shop itself is clean. No trace of anything magical. The place wasn't trash. I wouldn't be able to tell if anything had happened. Doesn't leave us with much to go on, really.
I wonder.
But we could always go check out the forest. We spirits really like nature, so maybe the demons are angry someone went and destroyed their home. I searched that place for clues and found nothing. I think our time would be more wisely spent exploring somewhere new. Minds are into this town are suspicious to me. I believe it's considered that these events are occurring right on top of a large team of magic crystals.
Are you sure?
But we really have to go to the underground, though. It's creepy. What's up with the mines, the woods? What about the spirit locket? What about the spirit locket? This is an important question we need to
I
know.
wonder.
We're going to be trying to figure out what's going on with the spirit locket thing.
About that.
No, kind of has the point there, Victoria.
enough of this.
Mime. Victoria gives Mime a pointed look and the spirit mouths lips shut. Then those hard eyes turn to you.
I can't believe this.
Look, alchemist. Althea might have put your trust in you, but I'm not so easily convinced. So it would be much more appropriate if you kept your opinions to yourself. Just want to help. I overstep. Sorry. Why should I trust you? I want. So far, she's the only romantic option. I overstepped. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overstep. I swear. I just wanted to help you. Tori sighs. Right now, you're starting to act like mime.
Really?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Let's go.
Let's just get on with this mission.
Mime, you're staying close to me. I won't have you running away from me again.
What? Me? Run away? I would never.
Just stay where I can see you.
Understood.
I'm gonna end this episode a bit early because my skin is tingling all over and my eye is starting to twitch. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode.